Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another unboxing episode still. Today we just got this one package, and I have no clue what's inside this package. So let's open it and see what it is. It's gonna be a short video. That's all I got. Let's try this side. I don't want to cut into whatever the package is. Uh, I thought they had like a mystery saying that you can just pull and it opens up the package. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. No, that's just a thank you card. It's thanking me about paying about buying this thing. What's that? Oh, okay, we got we got James Bond, the spy who loved me. Now, this had never been opened since this came out, whatever year this came out in. Now, this looks like it came out in the 80s, because I got the 80 back, and that's all I can see. So we're gonna open this right now, and then we'll find out the year of it together. You get two unboxing episodes of one. And I love this. And I love this movie because it had that disco-ness to it. And it had the first disco James Bond theme song, or the only disco James Bond theme song. Cause they didn't play that theme song in any other movies. I don't know why, because they could have kept it for Moonraker. Cause '79 was big on disco music also. But I'm glad they did what they did with the music. This came out in 1985. Okay, so this is 1985. So this is like a 35-year-old book. Okay, so this James Bond is more like the James Bond book and not the movie. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit better. I'm thinking, because the James Bond they got is not really Roger Moore James Bond, as you can see. Now I'll give you a little sneak preview. See, this is the James Bond in the book. So I'm thinking, so this is the book form, cut down for kids. You still get the violence and stuff, but you won't have to read that big fat or that big fat book of the James Bond stuff. And this is the only James Bond on record I could find. So I don't know if this was the only James Bond book ever put on record. It is 1985, and the books on record was in 1980, between late '86. Yeah, after '86, there are no books on records ever. There's books on cassette tapes. That still kept kicking into the '90s and 2000s. So I wish I could hit that market, but I don't got a cassette player. And I'm trying to look for a cassette player, and to buy a brand new cassette player, they're not cheap. I didn't know cassettes was coming back also. And I was at Best Buys, and they had a cassette player, a regular old-fashioned cassette player radio thing, and they wanted, I think it either was $99 or $149, and that's a lot of money for something that I used to have as a kid. But probably when I had that as a kid, it cost probably 10 times more than what they're charging for it now. It made that not a bad price. But if I could hit the cassette player or the cassette tapes market, we could continue more with the different stories of the '90s, the rest of the '80s. But I am gonna hit the VCR market, and we're gonna do the VCR storybooks. And not too many people are doing that. So we just got James Bond for next month. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And if you remember any other James Bond books on record, you can leave it in the comment also. If there wasn't no other ones, then it's all we got.